Aloha Mai Kako. Welcome to another uplifting edition of the Little Grass Shack, where we bring you the best of island music, culture, and the spirit of aloha. In the village, he rises. Island heart never. Hello, welcome to Little Grass Shack. Island Emory, right here in the spirit of aloha. Your destination always paradise. Today we're having a special guest. Yes, talking story with Kalani Hew of Taverna Costera. He's the general manager, also managing partner of this event, coffee shop, restaurant in the Arts District. We'll talk about his journey from Hawaii to the Ninth Island. Get the best of island music right here. Get me at islandemery.com. Little Grass Shack. Peace and spreading love. Aloha spirit from above. Welcome to Little Grass Shack. Today I have special guest in the studio. I got Kalani Hew of was it Taverna? Yes, Taverna Costera. You know, I was just thinking the Arts District. You know, I love that place, man. It's an untapped area in Las Vegas.
100%.
It is. You know, I got a chance to go down there and just hang out, but it's like, man, the mass people that go down there. I mean, it's so interesting. But we'll talk more about Taverna, but we got Kalani in the Little Grass Shack. I know you from Hawaii. You come to Las Vegas. When did you come to Las Vegas?
I moved here in 93, I believe. I was 11 years old, so I was just a baby back then.
You still look good, bro.
Hey, you know, bro. I try, you know. My hair grows long, so that's always good.
It's it. Now, coming out here, I mean, 11 years old, obviously it wasn't a choice.
No, it was my parents. So my parents moved us out here. Originally, I'm from Hawaii. I'm from the island of Oahu. Mm-hmm. From a little town called Ewa Beach.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Now, you know, coming into Las Vegas back then, I mean, your experience as a kid and watching Las Vegas, grow to what it is. You ever thought, you would still be here in Las Vegas?
No, man. You know, I thought I would actually move back to Hawaii. I actually contemplated I was going to go. You know, my mom is a Kamehameha school lifer, so I wanted to go back and go to Kamehameha school and hopefully make her proud, you know. But Las Vegas became home, and it's been a long, long journey.
Yeah. What school did you graduate out here in Las Vegas?
I graduated from Durango High School, Southwest Side.
Wow. Yeah. Durango High School. Okay.
Yeah, year 2000.
Wow. Look at you, still young and
trying.
Well, you know, living in Las Vegas, and you saw the growth of obviously Las Vegas, expanding, more people from Hawaii coming. And what was your thoughts of like, why everybody coming to Las Vegas?
Man, it was actually a breath of fresh air at first because, you know, it felt like we were the only ones out here that were from Hawaii. You know, there was a very, very small community back in the day. We kind of clung to the Asian community out here. So I was here for when they opened up Chinatown Plaza the very first time.
Right.
I think it was like 1996. We were there. We were selling teriyaki sticks. So I remember our community was tiny at the time. Mm-hmm. Tiny.
I know. And then what was your first job out here?
Oh, man.
Look at this.
So my mom's friend, his name was Maka. He used to own a place called Donut Palace, and I believe it was on Smoke Ranch in Rainbow. Mm-hmm. So I was a donut maker. That was my first job.
Oh, you're a baker?
Yep.
Wow.
But I guess fryer more.
Yeah. You made donuts, bro. You made donuts.
Yep.
I thought we'll talk more with Kalani in the Little Grass Shack and his journey to the Ninth Island. Stay tuned. We got more music coming your way. Get me at islandemery.com. Another with the best of island music, the spirit of aloha, Little Grass Shack. Enjoying the spirit of aloha right here, Little Grass Shack. I'm Island Emory. Today we have Mr. Kalani Hew of Taverna Costera. What's up, bro?
Just cruising here at the studio at Island Emory.
We talked about you coming out here and being I guess a fryer, donut maker, or what have you. But now you moved into the community light. How's that? I know your mother, mm-hmm. of your mother, and she kind of paved the way for the Las Vegas Hawaiian Civic Club. And then tell me a little bit, how did you get into the community? Did you dance hula?
I did. I danced for back then. It's Kumu Kanani Kadawas, and it was Nani Ola Hawaiian Dance Company when I danced for her. We did a competition out at the Waikiki Shell. It was probably one of the best experiences I ever had because I got to be back in Hawaii, but be in town, but native at the same time. It was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah.
I mean, now, getting into the limelight, being in the community on stage, for me, I don't think I could grasp, dancing hula because, I think it's just for, the female nature, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And when my mom, she started teaching me after I left Naniola, I had to bring the masculine side because, there's a lot of feminine moves. And I told her, I said, men don't do that, stepmom. So bringing the masculinity to her studio was pretty good.
All right. Now, fast forward, you ended up into the community light again and getting involved with the Las Vegas Hawaiian Civic Club, correct?
Yeah.
And then what was your role back then when your mom was president?
So I was just a member. I would come in and I would oversee everything, and then she would ask me for advice after. Mm-hmm. And eventually, when she left her presidency, she elected Doreen Hall. Mm-hmm. So Doreen Hall was my president, and she asked me to be her first vice president. So that's kind of how I got involved, and that was maybe 5 years ago. Yeah.
And then what was the growth of the people being involved in the Las Vegas Hawaiian Civic Club? I mean, you've been part of the whole Laulea and the organizations. What are your thoughts? I mean, I know it's just so much people.
Oh yeah. So the whole Laulea is a crazy beast on its own. It's an enjoyable, not concert, but music and food festival. So it's really good. It's good for the community to know, and just making sure that everybody knows who we are and what we do.
I'll tell you what, we'll talk more with Kalani in the Little Grass Shack. As we continue with Spirit of Aloha, we're going to talk about his journey becoming a general manager and managing partner of Taverna Costera. More music coming your way. I'm Island Emory, Little Grass Shack. Enjoying the Spirit of Aloha with the Little Grass Shack. Today I got this superstar known as Kalani Hew. You look like Tom Selleck. He's laughing.
Better hair. I get better hair than Tom Selleck.
Yeah, you get better hair, bro. You get better hair. I tell you what, you were talking about, being part of the Las Vegas Hawaiian Civic Club, and I know you're in the service industry, right? Service industry, totally different beast.
Oh yeah, completely different. This is my first stint in this industry, and I've been in town a long time, and it's one of the biggest hospitality industries in the world. But I got involved for a few different reasons. My mom had gotten sick and my wife had gotten sick, and I started as a bar back in June of 2022. Bar back at Bellagio, and it kind of transitioned into me becoming a bartender, and then I got a shot to be a manager, and I was the bar director for this restaurant in downtown, and then maybe a month or two in, I was promoted to the general manager. Wow.
Yeah. I think sometimes a lot of people, I don't have an understanding of, the network or the aloha that we carry. We're the stewards. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. To me, it's like there's no what is that? No bad day. You know what I mean? Until you step into the picture and literally kind of show people hey man, you know what? Let's work as a team. Let's move forward, and then kind of get over the hump. And I think that's what you carry, and I really I respect that as a general manager, and also in the hospitality business, which is really rough.
Oh yeah, it's a whole different animal. I've never experienced anything like it, but day to day it's fun, it's rewarding, it's chaotic, it's stressful, and everything like that wrapped into one. So, and
then you're definitely built for that because coming from a background of, well, let's just say entertainment, community entertainment, then it intermingles. You grow with that, and then you take it into the hospitality side, and literally kind of just perpetuating the spirit of aloha, what you have, and then understand that you have structure. And that's what we were pretty much based on, right? And you taking on Taverna Costera as a managing partner, correct?
Yeah.
Now, can you tell me about? It was just an opportunity right there at the doorway, and you just took it.
So it was proposed to me multiple times, and I just wasn't sure if I was ready for it. It's new to me, I have no restaurant background. I've ran a couple of different things. I was a service technician, so I worked on cars for like 20 years.
Right.
And I had to run some of our departments that we had there. I got really good with numbers. I've always been decent with math. So when he came to me with those opportunities, I looked at the numbers first. You know.
Exactly. We will talk more with Kalani in the Little Grass Shack as we move forward with the Spirit of Aloha. More music coming your way right here at Destination Paradise. I'm Island Emory. Back to Little Grass Shack, talking story with Kalani Hew of Taverna Costera. You know, his journey from the islands to Las Vegas. I mean, there's a journey, man. You know, intermingling with, you know, for me, you can say we native of Las Vegas.
For sure.
Yeah. And for you getting into the night industry or the service industry in a whole, is that, what is Taverna Costera?
So Taverna Costera is like a 3-party entity. We have a full-service restaurant, we have a full-service coffee shop, and then we run a full-service live music venue. Mm-hmm. So we have 3 different entities that we commingle during the course of every day of the week outside of Monday and Tuesday. So we are closed Monday, Tuesday, we're open Wednesday to Sunday, and just about every day you'll find live music in our restaurant.
Mm-hmm. I think, you know, I've been to Taverna, you know, numerous times, and the menu seems to change. I mean, before it, there was no Loco Moco. Yeah. So we brought it in a couple years ago, just before I came in the door. And, you know, I came down and I had one, and I was like, man, they're really using brown gravy. And most places in town don't use brown gravy. Right. They make it wrong, you know? So being Hawaiian and growing up eating Loco Mocos, I was like, guys, you guys got to make it right. If I'm going to eat it, you got to make it right. Right. So, you know, we have a pretty decent Hawaiian side to our menu. Right. But it's more of a, you know, when you think of a Taverna Costera, I think of Italian, but yet you guys have a fusion of food, correct?
Yes. Our owner is actually Chinese from Taiwan, so we have a lot of Asian influence, which is why our coffee shop is named Dragon's Alley.
That's right. You know, I've been to this coffee shop, and I always got the name wrong because I called it Tiger Lily. I don't know for reason. You can remember that laugh. But was it, you know, you coming in, was the location for Taverna a great setting for what's going to happen downtown? I mean, there's so much stuff happening downtown. Yeah. And Taverna is like, you know, it's like, it sits by itself, but you have, like you said, a coffee shop, a restaurant, and then also an event center. I mean, how do you guys come? Yeah, I mean, you guys promote a lot of different ways. Oh yeah, and you know, I've been to some of the events at the Taverna, and you have from local Hawaiian, you know, music to poetry reading, rap music, and then a lot of private parties that I don't want to talk about on air. You're laughing.
we do have all of those things, and you know, the owner his name is Jeff, and he's actually a guitar bass player. He plays in a band here locally in town as well. So we get a lot of rock music too. You know, we have the stage and the platform to do it. I think we're in the right location, and I think it's only going to get better. There's a lot of things actually coming up around us that for a long time deterred our foot traffic because we were the only one set out there, like you said, on the island all by itself. Mm-hmm. You know, so now that things are coming up, we expect a lot more foot traffic and a lot more business through the door.
Wow. I tell you what, talking more with Kalani in the Little Grass Shack is continuing with the Spirit of Aloha. Give me an islandemery.com. Nothing but the best. Little Grass Shack. Little Grass Shack, Island Emory, bringing it nothing but the Spirit of Aloha. all day, every day. Well, I do. I carry it. But right here, we got Kalani in the Little Grass Shack. We're talking about the journey of Kalani Hew into Las Vegas. He is the general manager, also managing partner at Taverna Costera. We've talked a little bit about the event center, the restaurant, the awesome coffee shop. I'm going to tell you this. So they got the ube coffee. I never had ube coffee before, but definitely awesome. But now, tell our listeners about what is the future for Taverna, bro?
So the future for Taverna, or the way I see it, is, we continue doing some of the things we do. We elevate our menu a little bit, but we change the dynamic of the customers that we have in. I think in Las Vegas as a whole is so transient that you rarely get regulars. And I think our menu caters to a lot of regulars right now, and we miss some of the transients because we don't promote it that way. So I want to see more people that are traveling into Vegas having Taverna as a sought destination for them. I want them to look us up. I want them to come down. I want them to enjoy a show, maybe grab an ube latte named after Island Emory, and enjoy some food from us. I think it would be a great place for people to come down, hang out, enjoy, and kind of appreciate what downtown really has to offer.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, the setting for Taverna, it's like it's like an island by itself, but yet it's surrounded by such an eclectic group of people.
Oh yeah. The people are very original. Original is to say the least.
Right.
But you get to see a little bit of everything. You have original music. You have original dress. So people even look a different way when you come to downtown.
Right.
But they're really laid back. They're kind of free-spirited. So I think the venue is in the right place because we carry ourselves very much the same way.
Right. I mean, around the your surroundings, right next to Taverna, you have an art gallery. You have other restaurants and bars that like people just kind of move. Like it almost kind of treat like a bar crawl, or if you want to experience certain thing. You guys even promote art in your guys' restaurant.
Yeah,
right?
we have the largest art gallery there. So we promote art, we promote local artists, we promote music, we promote everything.
Wow. I tell you what, we'll talk more with Kalani right here in the Little Grass Shack. More music coming your way. I'm Island Emory. Little Grass Shack, aloha again. Now in the Little Grass Shack, we got Kalani Hew of Taverna Costera. Man, I kind of fumble on food because I really eat right now.
Me too. I'm a little bit hungry.
A little bit hungry. But we're talking about Taverna Costera in the Arts District, and it's ever growing. Eclectic environment. You guys promote art, food, coffee. In your eyes, man, where would you like to see Taverna Costera in the next 3 years?
Man, Taverna Costera in the next 3 years. I want us packed every day. Right. I want us, catering to the community in the ways that we are now, just tenfold. I want people to come through our doors expecting to have an experience that they really can't experience at every place that they go to. That's kind of why I've dove into the community in different ways, just so I can network, so I can meet people. I want everybody to know who we are, and I want to know a lot about everybody else.
Mm-hmm. And when you carry, a man with different hats, and now, from a bartender, then now a managing partner or general manager to managing partner, events coordinator, obviously networking within the community and, promoting different concerts. We did talk about, obviously the local flavor, Hawaiian music, catering to that community. Then you have the poetry stuff. I never heard of it, but yet there's movies about that, and you guys are doing it, maybe other places in town are doing it, but you can get everything and anything, I think, at Taverna.
Yeah, definitely. And it's funny you touch about the poetry stuff, because the Hawaiian Civic Club actually donated to that poetry that they did on our rooftop. So, we were we were recognized as somebody who contributed to their needs and their wants. So it's kind of crazy how it ties into the community. The two featured were from Hawaii,
Right.
Filipino. One of them, funny, he dances with my daughter for one of the groups that she dances Tahitian for. So, just crazy how the world intertwines.
Right. And now with the Taverna, upcoming year, I know you're trying to get other entertainers, this young gentleman from Waimanalo. I
Yeah.
guess you're trying to get him to come up here. Also, getting maybe into that country field of music, and then literally going across the board. It's like there's no stopping Taverna what you can do.
Absolutely. I don't think we should stop. I think there's more things to do. One of the things my mom always taught me was whatever you learn off this island, you make sure you bring back and you take care of this island. So I try to bring as much of Hawaii to the continent that I can, so that people understand who we are and where aloha really comes from and where it sits in our hearts.
Right. And that's what it plays. The spirit of aloha, it lives within us. And like I said, I always say is like, we're stewards of aloha, and then we kind of share with everyone, a little bit of a piece of who we are, and to understand that, if you don't have a family or whatever, you can be part of our family.
Absolutely.
And I think Taverna Costera kind of represents that. If they ever want to set up an event or even have dinner, have a cup of coffee, what's the address at Taverna?
So 1031 South Main Street. That's in the Las Vegas, so in the Arts District, and it's 89101. We are located off of Main and Charleston, pretty much. But we also have an Instagram handle, so if you check us out, it's Taverna Costera, or you can go to our website, tavernacostera.com.
All right. And then you guys have a calendar of what's going throughout the week. I know you guys are closed Sunday, correct?
No, we're closed Monday, Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday. So, hey, you guys are in Las Vegas, man. Definitely a spot to go get some grinds and maybe a cup of coffee and catch a good show. I'd like to thank you very much for coming into the Little Grass Shack and sharing a bit of your aloha right here in the middle of the desert, bro.
Always. Thank you, Emory.
Well, we got more music coming away, and more talk story segments. Stay tuned. Give me an islandemery.com. Nothing but the best of island music right here, Destination Paradise, Little Grass Shack. There it is, bro.
Easy.
Solid. I'd like to thank Kalani Hew for coming into Little Grass Shack, sharing his story with us as we continue on, as we wrap up another episode of the Little Grass Shack. Let's carry lessons of ingenuity and resilience from the Little Grass Shack. Until we meet again, ahui ho, malama pono, and aloha. Give me an islandemery.com, your spirit of aloha, Little Grass Shack.